Hello traders, this is Ad Zeros and I do wanted to do a quick recap. Today I has a beautiful day, but I also have some regrets. I missed a couple of opportunities today. And when there are a lot of opportunities, a lot of good things are happening, you sometimes you just miss, you can't reach out to everywhere. So I wanted to walk you through some of the trades which I have done. I'm going to give you a detail about what is the strategy I followed, how did I trade, why did I trade, why did I add, why did I took the partial. I'm going to give you a complete a detailed overview. If you please stay tuned with it, and I will appreciate if you guys have thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel. Before we continue, just want to do a quick commercial. I am launching a live mentorship promo. You can do a test drive for a week, and it is just going to cost you a $24.99. And I'm going to post the link below, and you can have a 1 week trade with me live. And I'm going to teach you, and you can copy mirror my trades, and then I'm going to teach you how you can do better in your trading. So let's get to the trades. Let me show you my first PNL. So this is my PNL. It's $1,728 today and all green. 100% result. Not a single trade I had with the loss. And now let me show you the one trade at a time. Let's look at the first trade which I had is Baba. Let's do the Baba trade. Okay. So let me show you the 1 minute chart. So if you have missed my pre-market session, you need to go back and look at the pre-market. And did talk about some of the ideas and how we can trade some of the stocks. So I don't know that where the Baba gonna go, but that is I wanted to show that I am not gonna trade on the short side in the first 1 hour Baba because I felt that the Baba had came too much down and there high possibility that is going to move up. So what I noticed, if you look at it here, this is the pre-market low. There is a beautiful 1 minute doji candle. Then the second candle comes in, and if you look at it, a very strong bullish candle from 183 to all the way to 186. $3 move. That goodness. So you can't chase the stock when this happens. That is the one thing I want to teach you. Then the second minute stock touched the 186 and come down, and then all the way it broke. So the moment it came down, I wanted to go long over 185.40, but it was so quick that I got an entry on 185.50. I took the first partial on 186, second partial on 86.25, third partial on 186.50, and then it sharply came back down. My last position I closed. I wanted to give a little bit of room. I don't want it to stop out on the break even. I just because I only 50 shares left, so I wanted to give a little bit of room. I thought that it's going to hold the 185 level, but it sharply came down and I closed at the VWAP. That was the first trade. Now I want to take you the second trade, which is INTC. INTC, if you look at it in the pre-market show, I talked about on the daily said it was a very bearish candle, then is very bullish candle, and I thought today is going to continuation today and is going to go down. So now look at the 1 minute chart, and I'm going to show you that how did I trade. So if you look at it 9 o'clock, it's a very big candle. So from 52 to 53.32 is a big candle, so you cannot short. So you need to see the breakdown. So then it came down, and I was looking at this level. I wanted to show short on the 52.93, but because of the size of the candles, I wanted to wait a little bit more. I wanted to see a breakdown, a clear breakdown that I'm gonna enter. So my first entry was the 52.80 with the 10-cent stop loss or the 52.88, and then I first took partial on 52.52. Then is not moving much, is holding that level, and then I closed everything around 52.62. I didn't get much. I only get 20 cents. I was expecting a break of 52.52, but then later on it chopped around and again came back down. So I went very small size again on the 52.63. The break of 52.43 I saw is holding that level. So I took first partial and the second on the break even. I just closed it. So this is the way I traded INTC two trades, and I'm glad if you look at the 5 minute chart, and you will notice that it's broke after 130 only by 10 cents. So there is no point of holding that long. The next trade I had XPEP. XPEP was a really good trade, but I wanted to go short basically on 39.40, but it dropped so hard. Look at my 1 minute, so you can see here. I wanted to go short on the 32.40, but it's dropped so hard that our entry was 39.10. And then I felt that is very big, is too much into it. And what I realized that my entry is not good. When it bounced back, I closed it. And I think that was a mistake. If I have not closed it, this was a beautiful, beautiful trade of the day. Look at it, that how beautifully is moved, just move down, and I guess we missed it. I think this is the missed trade, and it's just because of the wrong entry. Then we had a snap trade, and the reason is that snap, if you look at the daily, I'm going to show you, it was a very extended day. Yesterday was red, and I was thinking it's going to close the gap and it's going to come down. I was not expecting it's going to break the 74, but it breaks 74 and came down all the way to 72. I was not expecting that big a drop, but anyway, I entered on 75.80 with um I entered on a 75.80 with a 76.20, almost 30 cents risk. The first partial we took it on 75.40, and then 75.38, then 75.25, and then all the way we closed it on 74.83. So very nice, awesome trade, and I had a beautiful, beautiful trade. Then I have an NTES trade. So NT's trade is also, if you look at the daily, you will notice that it's too extended. So I don't want to go too much because I was worried about the same thing. That exactly what happened. So, but I wanted to find the right place where I can short. And what happened here, if you look at it, uh, look at here. Yeah, look at it here. Stock was moving up. I was finding the right place to short, and I shorted around 86.40 with the 50-cent stop loss of 87.10 stop loss. Stock sideways a little bit, and then $1 move. I took my first partial, but I didn't get a continuation, so I couldn't get a second one. Once it's moved back up, I closed it. If I should have retained, so then I could also get the another partial very well. It could be a 400 $500 trade, but I closed it because I was thinking exactly that what happened here. So I was thinking that that's gonna move, but if you look at it, it chopped around a little bit on the VWAP, came down further, but then finally moved back up. Uh, so I guess. But if look at it, it looks so beautiful. But anyway, I'm glad. And then the last trade, not least, the JD. I was bullish on the trade, that's why I didn't trade. I was looking to see the ones is going to get settled. And if I could show you the 1 minute candle, this was I tried in the morning, same trade, but it moved in my direction a little bit, and then I have to close on the break even because I felt that the stock was not ready. But then after 2 o'clock, I left the computer, and then I came back just to make a recap, and I found that the entries, I love that. And if you look at it here now, it was holding that level on 62 level, closely holding this 50 moving average is holding it. So I entered the first entry to break out, very small size, and I was thinking that every time it's going to pull back, I'm going to add. So it came down, I added. Again, it's moving back up, I added. I wanted to take this partial, but I wanted to see the 60 to 70 for me to take the partial. But what happened here is that stock came down, I added, and then it moved. And this time when it moved, I thought this time it's going to make 60 to 70, and I'm not taking partial. But it didn't do, came back down, holders 50 level. I added into my position, and now I was wanting to see the big move. So it came back, make the bull flag. I added into my position. First partial as my target 62.80, second partial on 63, next 63.10, then 63.40, then 63.70, and the last partial I took it Unbelievable move it had, and I let it run. And I last partial I took it at 4 o'clock at 64.85. The beautiful trade. I wish I would take in the bigger size, but it is what it is. So overall, that is the day I have. Beautiful trades. I wanted to show you the details that how I've traded. If you've liked it, please do subscribe to my channel. Give me thumbs up. Leave your comment if you have any question on the strategy. And if you wanted to learn and wanted to do any mentorship, again, you can have a test drive for a week only on 24.99. A beautiful promotion. You can get cheaper than 24.99 for 5 days, for a week, and definitely there's a lot more to offer, and definitely gonna you learn it. Hope to see you your